Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. We're talking with director of the film Wayward, my favorite film of 2025.
Hello.
Director Jacquelyn Frohlich is my special guest, and I want to talk about now the cast a little bit more, and um, you as a director, Jacquelyn, some of your processes, and about the film team because it's an amazing team, and I'm sure you'd love to give them some credit.
Yes.
Uh,
Mhm.
so you said that Wayward was a quest to make a film where the main voice, the voice that we hear above all others, captures the authenticity and the point of view of a child. And we talked a little bit about how you did that. And you also talk about giving Chloe, who's your 11-year-old protagonist, the job of an interpreter. You set out and sought it to evoke a world that would be at once familiar and strangely unknown to the viewers. It's also a story of longing, longing to belong, longing to matter. And, I'd add to that to be seen, to be loved. And it's true for your characters in the film as much as it is for your main character, the 11-year-old Cleo. Human relationships, the illusory aspects, the wanting and the wonder. These are all things that interest you and that you set out to capture in this film. It seems that's a those human emotions, those feelings, and everything we just described would be very hard to write. How did you get there
Through the story.
through the story?
Yeah, through the story. So rather than going intellectual about them and trying to express them, I created the story by which the circumstances give me the opportunity to expose these emotions.
And you also said that you set out or you like to, as a filmmaker, subvert expectations. What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, I think I was really interested in the thriller element
Uh-huh.
for this reason because I think things really, and I wrote this in my artist statement, things are never the way you think, and nothing really is as that no one is as they seem, and nothing is as they appear. And if I let the story go in a direction and I sort of made the audience comfortable, oh, I know what this is about. Yeah, is that really what it's going to be about? And then the story sort of takes a real right turn. And it sort of parallels to what I believe life is like,
Hmm.
uh, nothing really is the way you imagine. And no one really is. Again, I mean, that is a theme for me. I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated in pulling the curtains sort of aside so we can really peek at who we really are. I think that's something I like in other movies. That's something I want to explore in my own.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, human beings, we give certain pieces of ourselves at certain times, but you never really have the full 360 or the full view or the full picture of another human, even if you live next to them for years sometimes, right? I mean, there are layers, there are nuances, and there are things that they share with you, things that they don't share with you, things that we share with the public, things that we keep private to ourselves. Again, that's another, fascinating aspect to this film, and that's captured. Like I said, I felt like I knew the character, and then they changed or they showed a new side, and it just kept unraveling, and getting to the core of the character. You've got an amazing team. I know that this is your full-length feature film, and bravo, it is but you have put together
Yes,
short films.
yeah, I was gonna say movie making is a team effort. It really is. And I have to give props to so many people that I got to work with and collaborate with. From Ian Michaels, my producer, who really pulled off just, I will always be beholden to him because he helped me make a movie that looks like $1 billion for no money, really, truly. And that was very important to me that I make the movie as independently as possible because I knew it was going to be, my first film. I don't know a lot of things. There are a few things I did know, but not everything. And so as independently as I could stay, um, that was a goal. And he sort of we had opportunities to raise more money, and he said he sort of honored my wish to stay independent. So I have to
Mm.
thank him.
And
When
he saw you. He got you as well. He
yeah,
saw something in you.
yeah, so I really I'm forever grateful to Ian Michaels. I also had just incredible artists, you know, and then in every capacity, our composer is incredible. I feel like his name is escaping me right now.
Matthew.
Yeah, Maddie
Good.
Krajinski.
Oh, I'm glad you did the last part because that was the one I was having trouble with.
Yeah,
He's an
Maddie.
Emmy Award winner.
Yeah, he's an award winner. He went to Juilliard. I mean, I got to work with our sound editor. She's done movies for she did, I don't know if she did Ferrari, but she's worked with Michael Mann on a lot of movies. We had the most incredible colorist. She's worked with the Dardenne brothers, who I love and admire. So I just got so lucky. I got an incredible art director, Alicea. I mean, our production designer, sorry. So yeah, all
Ben
around.
Ben
And
Hardwick.
Ben
Yeah.
Hardwick, our cinematographer. I mean, he's extraordinary. And he was a big partner in creating the visual language. So
You know,
he's
I
incredible.
love, yeah, Ben, the cinematography in this, photography in this is just really incredible. But I love this description with Ben, born in the deep south of Texas to an onion farmer and a British ballerina. There's a story there.
Yeah, yeah, it's true though. That is he also shares these contrasts that we both like. And then in addition, we had Colleen Camp, who sort of came on board when she saw the movie. She was in the film, very small part, and then she saw the movie after we'd shot it, and she's like, I have to be involved. And she's come along and really brought us into all kinds of rooms where we didn't think we belonged and introduced us all over the place. And she's incredible, and we wouldn't be where we are without her support, that's for sure.
And of course, the director and the writer, Jacquelyn Frohlich.
Yeah,
You give some good credit there. How about Green Step Productions?
Green Step Productions is Ian, yeah.
Okay.
Ian Michaels, that's our producer. Yeah, he's incredible, as I said.
And do I say this way, pronounce it this way, Abra Morama?
Yes, Abramarama is our distributor, and
Abra.
we love them. They've done.
Yeah, every time I see they produced or they distributed a film, they're typically really good films.
Yeah, I have to say they have really good taste. But the
Yeah.
first thing I did, because we had a few people who sort of wanted to be our distributor, and I looked at their stable of films and I was like, okay, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, all the way through you found people that really got the film and got you as an artist, a director. We're going to take another quick break here and come back with our final segment with director Jacquelyn Frohlich. The film is Wayward. You don't want to miss this. I've got some burning questions for her, and we'll get to know her even a little bit better. Wayward, director Jacquelyn Frohlich. You can follow them on Instagram at Wayward underscore the film. And you can find out more where you can screen and when it streams at waywardfilm.com. And again, sometimes getting lost is the only way out. We'll be right back.